Good afternoon, my dear student. Hope you all are fine. In our previous class, we have discussed about the environment, different parameter of the environment, composition of the air, then plant kingdom, and others. But now today, student, we will discuss about the plants. That the topic name is different types of plants. So today we will discuss the classification of plants. So we know that in our world a number of the plant are present. Now by this classification we want to get a idea about the different type of plants. So here you are saying that lots of plant and they are growing and they are giving different kind of crops and other thing, and they are sometimes the plant help us by giving food, giving wood, and some cases some medicine. So they are very useful for not only for human beings but also for animal or any living matter. So student, you know that I am Dr. Vishwajit Gayan, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Dr. Sudhir Chandrasood Institute of Technology and Sports Complex. So we can start the details of plant kingdom. First of all, that is classification. Now plants and trees are classified in this fashion. You are looking this flow chart. So first of all, if we classify the plant, then mainly these are of four type, that is climbers and creepers, then herb and shrubs, then wild plant or weeds, and another one is the water plant. So this is one kind of the classification, student, as you are reading environment science. So I am not going to details about the classification in inner depth, but I want to give you an preliminary idea about the basic of the classification of the plant. Now first one is the climbers. Climbers plant have weak and soft stem. They need support to stand and grow straight, because we have all known about this. So climber plant basically their stem are weak and they need support to grow up, and after that they offer food, leaves, etc. So first of all, in my home and in your home maybe the presence of the money plant. So this is one kind of climbers plant. Then peanuts, then bean. So these are all or example of climbers plant. Now second is the creepers. Creepers plant have a soft green stem and they can grow along the ground. So most of the cases they spread along the ground. So very common example are pumpkin, watermelon, muskmelon, etc. There's lots of example. Then herbs. So herbs plant are very small plant with soft green color stem, because here the green, all are green. Their leaves, their flowers, their seeds are used for flavoring agent and also as a food, as a cooking purpose, medicine, and also sometime for perfumes. So this green plant or these herbs not always uh, these herb are giving always a good thing. Sometime it may be offer some poisons also, and some cases there is a medicine also. So the examples of these herbs are coriander, then you know it is very better, that is spinach, then you know the example that is mint. So all are very common example of herbs present in our world, and these all are belong from the plant kingdom. Types of the plant, that is shrubs. So shrub is somewhat defined from the herbs. Shrub have many branches because it is not too much short. It is somewhat some particular height, and they grow near to the ground. Their stem is woody and thin and doesn't have main trunk. They are smaller than a tree. Obviously tree is the concept big, but these shrubs are basically smaller and they are spaded very well. So the common example of these shrubs are cotton plant, rose plant, mum's plant. So this way you know that this flower, which is in Bengali it is called Chandramallika. So these are example of the shrub, and you know better about the rose. So this kind of the plant, that is medium plant, are called shrubs. It have it lots of branch. Now another type of plant, that is wild plant. So this wild plant means they are grown naturally without any help of man or human being or any other person, and they are live in nature for many years. Wild plant can be grass, trees, and molds plant also. So very common example are banyan tree, grass, periwinkle plant. This flower you know, and it have a very high level of biological activity, and the extract obtained from this plant used for different kind of medicine, especially for the cancer treatment. Now weeds. So weeds are unwanted plant and can grow anywhere. So they can be found in pots, garden, or farms. So basically weeds means they are unwanted and they are found anywhere. They grow very fast, that's why they are called weeds, and they sometimes create some problem in our agriculture and gardening, and take the place of other plant. So these weeds basically suppress the growth of our desired plant. That means I am saying that is, suppose we are doing a agriculture or paddy field, but some weeds are create some difficulties to grow our desired plant. In gardening purpose, yes, there will be some weeds, they can create some problem. So the examples are dandelion, poison ivy, milk thistle, etc. Now the last one is the water plants. So water plants are the plants those who are present in the water. So water plant grow in water and their stem stay underwater. So basically they are underwater and sometime also in the surface of water also. Some water plant have been floating leaves. Plant like hydrilla grow completely underwater. Yes, there will be lots of plant under the sea or lake and others water place, and their life are continue under the water. So some surface water plant are lotus, duckweed, then hydrilla. So now there is a very important thing, that is the use of plant. Yes, the plant help us in different purpose, and there are some of the purpose are as a food. It help to keep the clean air. Sometime from the plant we get perfumes. uh, then sometime it give us some fiber, and it help to make clothes. For paper and wood give us medicine, because India and ancient India is a very familiar for the herb culture and also the herbal medicine. So as a food, coffee, tea, sugarcane, spinach, onion, apple, potatoes, etc. Now for perfumes, rose, jasmine. For fiber, cotton, jute, coconut fiber, etc. And for paper and wood, this type of the plant can help to get wooden chair, door, bed, pencil, etc. And herbal medicine like tulsi, turmeric, aloe vera, amla, etc. They have a medicinal value, or basically pharmaceutical value. And yes, definitely they have also some economic value also. So use of plant acts as a food. So you know that there's lots of example, but yes, I want to just showing the figure, that is spinach. It leaves are used as a food. Now potato, the stem of potato is used as a food. Stem stem of potatoes are used. Roots of radish are used as a food. Now the apple, the fruit. Then tea plant, the tea, that is its leaves are used as a product, or basically after drying and processing we use this tea. Then sugarcane, it help us to produce sugar. Then onion, then rice. Yes, you know all the thing. So now some plant, that is woody plant, or offer wood, and from that wood we can make paper, then wooden spoon, chopstick, wooden pencil, then wooden furniture, bat, etc. So that kind of plant or help or the wooden material to make wooden material. Now some of the plant help us by offering medicine. Plant are used as a medicine are tulsi, then turmeric, then aloe vera, amla. Now tulsi is used for cough and cold. Turmeric is basically acts as an anti-inflammatory, and also it have antibacterial effect. And lastly I want to say it is sometime used as a good antibiotic agent. Yes, nowadays it have it getting its high value, and also somewhat it have antiviral activity. Now aloe vera is very good for skin, and amla juice, it yes it is it has several application, but yes it make the digestion system very strong, and from here we can get a huge amount of the vitamin C, which can increase our immunity power. Now fiber, now fiber actually help us to get different kind of ropes and clothes. So that basically cotton cloth, jute mat, that is rope, the type this type of the help. Now perfumes, basically aroma. So sweet smelling flower like rose and jasmine are used to make perfumes. Here not it is restricted to rose and jasmine, but there will be lots of herbs are present in over India that help to make perfume and other sweet smelling material like chandan, and that is eucalyptus, then different grass oil, lemon grass oil, then citronellal, etc. So these all are very helpful. You know that the citronellal can also used for uh, repelling mosquito. Now to keep clean water, yes, all the trees are help to keep clean water by producing oxygen and by absorbing carbon dioxide. Yes, definitely they are help us by giving fresh oxygen. Now yes, obviously we need care of plant at home, at outside, and also in forest. So a plant or a group of plant or a number of plant can make a garden, and you are looking this beauty how one can make the nature very beautiful. Then I want to say, student, so plant and trees are very helpful for our survive, and each and every day they produce oxygen and produce food for us, wood and different type of the helping material to us. So they are doing their job, but sometimes we are forget that they are giving service, but instead of their service. We every day we are cutting trees for our construction, for our road and others. Lots of reduce life, but you have to remember that if the number of tree decreases, there's lots of that is it may be create, not maybe create, but yes, it create a disaster like situation. That is sometime it may be global warming, may and sometime it may become as a super cyclone. And you know that the in presence the number of the super cyclonic attack increases due to the phenomenon of the global warming. And global warming is causes due to this the reduction of the forest or reduction of the number of the trees and plant, because uh, as the number of the trees are decreasing, so the absorption of the carbon dioxide by the tree is decreasing, so the amount of the carbon dioxide increases, that basically greenhouse gases increases and the planet become hotter. So this is the main reason of the global warming or increase the temperature. And lastly I want to say nature is like our mother, so they offer lots of things: medicine, food, wood, paper, then our shirt, our clothes, so all of the things. So we need take care of my mother, that is our planet or this plant, and lots of natural things. So don't damage this. And if you damage some trees or some my mother nature, so you have to take another initiative to grow in the side by of your project. So student, thank you very much for your kind attention. I hope you enjoy the class, and for your further queries you can ask me anything by mail, by WhatsApp and others communication system. Thank you student, and take care and be safe.